everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And today we're in, oh boy, I'm going to mess the pronunciation up. Sonoyta? We'll look at it in the map here in a sec. We've got the Viper 379. I'm pretty convinced it's a 379 based on that straight windowsill. It's not got the slope that the 389 has. And on the inside, well, heck, it even says 379 on the dash plate. And that looks like a 379 dashboard, the latest model of it, with the switches to the right of the instrument cluster there. So anyway, probably a 379. But it can be argued, I guess. People like to. We've got the STS curtain sight on here, and it's all done out in Hell Creek. This skin is pretty much done. I think by the time you see the video, there should be a link to it in there. And this is the Viper that's on my Discord, the version of it that I kind of plucked off Steam when it went crazy a while back. Oh man, years ago now, I guess. But anyway, it's working good, as you'll see. And yeah, let's have a look at that map. See what we're calling it. Sonoyta. Okay, so we're outside of town at this farm here. And we got to go back on through, cross the border, and on up through here. Now, I've been down here before to this farmer's barn, but I haven't been on this little stretch. So see what that looks like. And of course, this is all Reforma stuff. And we have the Reforma map in here in 150. This is the 150 beta from Reforma map. And yeah, it's looking, should be a good trip. So see how it looks. I kind of like this, but you know, half the time I come through here has been in the dark. So I'm going to get a look at it in daylight. See what it looks like. Let's hop in and get going. We've got one of the engines that comes with the truck. It's a Cat 840. I think it's a C15. And if you don't choose one of the engines that come with the Viper, unfortunately, it disappears from the frame rails, between the frame rails. But the cool thing is it automatically throws an engine badge on the side of the hood for whatever engine you're using, which is pretty neat.
Let's get going. The leaders of many foreign nations await your arrival.
Oh, one other thing. You can come in down that way. So there's the road over there on the right. And you can turn in here. So it actually looks kind of handy if you're coming in here with a straight trailer. If you came in that way, drove over there, and then just back into your space here, saves you driving forward from there into this area and looking for a way to get your trailer in there. So that's kind of a little observation. Or you can wind your way in through the top of the screen there and come in that way. Either or. Well, we're going to hang out of here to the right. And the way we came in. And once again with the Turnpike double, I just wandered around until it said to skip, you know, skip parking or whatever to expedite loading. Hit the button. Which you kind of got to do with this trailer because you can't really back it up, or at least I can't. Apparently there's people that can do it in real life. I find that amazing. Because that converter just, that little converter right there just turns so quickly. Of course, this skin here is up on Steam, the trailer skin. Just gonna get out here wide so we don't ruin their crop. That should about do it there. Oh yeah, lots of room. So you may notice I don't have horns on the truck. And that's weird, because let's see if that should work. Every time I tried to select the horns, the game crashed. So I guess it's not quite ready for 150. truck for free. Like, you know, it's got some things that other trucks just don't have, or the quality of the interior and the fact that you can paint it all kinds of different colors. Very nice, deep, rich red. Look at that. You can't do that with a Ruta truck, which is really, you know, that's my biggest pet peeve with the Ruta trucks is the interior colors are terrible in my view. I love the trucks. Can't handle the interiors. The W9's not too bad. The 362, but boy, it's 389 and 379. The colors are just washed out. They don't look real. Like, it really bugs me. But once again, I love the trucks. Love driving them. Sure wish you'd do something about those interiors. Just the color choices and the fact that they look so... They're just shades of another gray, you know, if you know what I mean. They don't have any real richness or deep color to them on the 379 and 389. The W900 is also kind of bad in my view. The 362 isn't too bad. And then there's only very limited options on the Classic XL. Oh, was I supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to go in this little doodad on the left. I thought I saw a do not enter sign right there. Oh, it's for that one. Jeez. Let's see if we can just get this guy to stop here. There goes a frac tank. We were talking about those the other day and how they can be, they look deceptively easy to handle, but what is going on? What was that? Big wobble in the road. Oh, look at some scenery here. Yes, if you got this Viper from my Discord, where it's got a dedicated Viper channel, yeah, don't bother selecting the horns or the, you know, the usual thing right at the very bottom of that light bar options. Don't do it. Your game will crash. If you're gonna do it and experiment, just do a game save first. I found that out the hard way. All right, little desert driving coming up here. When Viaggi? Cool if we can get some light on these gauges.
Keep left.
There's this is the optional gauge that's blue, and there's orange, which has orange lettering, but I find them a little hard to read. This one's a little easier to read from back here where I'm sitting. Well, it's a good thing we didn't take too long a trip today. It's a slow border crossing. Yeah, this is the blue option on the gauges, but man, you know, like, this is a really good truck for free. You gotta admit. Got lots of options. Wow, this guy is... Where is the stop? Oh, it's way up there. Okay, well, there he goes. He's finally done. I guess he stopped at this first stop sign. Wait until the lane clears. Yeah, it's clear. Checking your paper, senor. There we go. Welcome to the United Estados. I really made a mess of that. Oh, he's gonna wait. Wow. Sweet. Thank you. So I put that mod in here that I saw in the Steam Workshop where it's supposed to correct Turnpike double trailer weights. And that's the primary reason we have a Turnpike double on here. Well, we're not gonna know unless we get to go across the scale, because the weight here says 42,759, which sounds like very little for a Turnpike double. Like, we've got two 45-foot trailers here. Could we really put something on there? Although it's pulling much heavier than that. It feels heavier. So I guess it doesn't correct what you're seeing here, but maybe we want to cross a scale. What I should do is start doing the mental arithmetic now to get that sorted out. Well, anyway, here we are, and never been on this road before. Till we get to AO or AO. Probably a good place to get a photo out here. Hang on a sec, guys. All right. Fuel stop. It's handy. Well, the other day, I'm gonna have to wait till the live stream on Saturday to take you guys on a drive, and I've got to check it out between now and then. From Carson City to, you know, go to Las Vegas or wherever, through Tonopah. Because I drove it the other day just in my own time. It's a little long. There's no jobs out in the middle of nowhere there. There's just a gallon oil in Tonopah. So, oh, am I saying that right, Scott? and so it's tough to get a short trip for a video, unless I did one and I did a trip and just cut out early or chopped it up, you know, just didn't record the whole thing. But boy, what a nice drive. Unreal. Like, and I'm kind of wondering if some of it is how far that California rework extends into that area. So what I got to do is I'm going to have to go back into 149 and just check to make sure, but I'm pretty confident it's different. So I really got to have a look at that. Yeah, that really, you know, this engine, this combination, transmission is the 360 that comes with the truck. So, very little options in here. The wheels are the ones that come with the truck. They look like the Alcoa 1.3 pack. And I've just got the Peterbilt ovals on it.
Continue straight.
So... on the truck, let's see, do I have any options on the truck? Nope. This is just straight Viper the way it comes off my Google Drive. So if you're not into paid mods, the only paid mod we're running is...
Continue straight.
The map mod. In the map mod, you can get it free if you don't want to be a patron. You just gotta wait a couple weeks, as they always release the free version a couple weeks after the paid. And the reason, you know, I think that's very, very generous of them. You know, honestly, the amount of work they do to offer that, and I think a bunch of us, like in the Hell Creek Trucking and stuff in our little convoy group, we all ponied up because just how much enjoyment we get out of Mexico. And like I've been a patron for a long time of Reforma, and mostly because I used their stuff, and it's all the work they put in it. I just gotta give them an attaboy. So this is where I've always started out in Ajo, right there. Ajo.
Continue straight.
So now this should be Old Hat. I'll jump out on here.
Keep right. Hat bend. Continue straight.
Uh-oh.
Continue straight.
Can't get a gear. Oh, my, there we go. Range shift selector did its wobbly thing.
Continue straight.
Did a very good job of staying on the road. Boy, this is going on forever this time. It's not dumping me back in the seat. So this engine sound, it's not real polished. It doesn't have the good high quality sound like a Z-Mod or Slav Jerry or Serial Black. Why is he slowing down? Was there a cow crossing the road or something? Jeez. 65 here. Must have seen a shadow. It would be nice if the sound was a little better, but man, I wonder if that's a town up there. Looks like he's sort of getting after it. There was a curve in the road. It's probably going to slow right down again. Maybe he'll turn off, or maybe we do. No, we go straight, it looks like. Oh no, we turn. All right.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
So I guess if we go across the scale, I would expect we're going to weigh around 95,000 pounds, something like that. If the you know, what we see here, 42,759 is all that we're hauling, but I would expect we would weigh, oh boy, what, 132, 135 something, if that's not the case. We have a fair bit of power on here, and we're just getting up to 75 miles an hour after standing on it pretty hard for quite a while here. Oops. And here's the thing, we got that 360 transmission in here. So we're wound out pretty 1650 RPM, 1675. That's wound up pretty tight for the way I like it. Those bigger engines kind of want to run them at 1500. It just sounds so busy. Okay, we gotta get over here. Engine will have a long life if you don't run them too fast all the time, and if you can keep moderate pressure in the cylinders, because I don't know how many of you guys are sort of, you know, gearheads or got it all figured out how piston rings work, but gotta get in that right lane. Piston rings work best with pressure in the cylinder, because it goes, it's the top of the ring. The ring actually has a little slope on the top, and the compression is pushing it down into the ringland. Also wants, because the cylinder wall is sealed off, go into the gap, the piston ring groove in the piston. The slope goes down, it gets into the back of it and expands the ring out against the cylinder wall, which is kind of funky. Oh, that guy's not, oh man. That was close. He wasn't gonna let us in there. But we didn't hit him. So anyway, yeah, so moderate amount of pressure is a good thing to keep. If you're loafing along, or that's where the idling is bad. If you idle for huge long periods of time, you don't get the pressure behind the piston rings that seats them against the wall of the cylinder. And you've heard people talk about glazed cylinder walls. If you have, that's where that comes from. Because the rings are just sliding up and down in there with no pressure against the cylinder wall. Sure feels like we got more for the power this engine has. I think the torque on it is up around 3,000 foot-pounds, and so I think this guy's mod works. It's what was his name again? Oh darn it, I forget. It was just up on Steam. It's not in the top 8 mods or anything anymore. You just got to go back to most recent, maybe the second page. Apparently, I think all of them. Saw a little note, and they're up on his website now, and there's a icon up in the top right of the screen. I think you're supposed to look for to use his mod guard, and get them that way. No more key or anything like that. It's pretty cool.
Continue straight.
I gotta try it out. I gotta get them all and do a little experimenting with those. Gotta get his Wilson Commander out again. Man, I love that trailer. I like the cargos.
Keep right. And pin, turn right.
Oops. A little aggressive on the wheel there.
Turn right.
Down to Nogales. Oh, he's trying to get up to 75 again. Might just do it here pretty soon. Yeah, pretty much there. Using this truck and you're, you know, you got your own shifter set up and everything else. The one thing you find nice about this 3.60 or 360 final drive transmission option on the 18-speed, I think there's one in the 13-speed too, but I haven't tried it. It calls it his maxi torque, I think. There's no transmission sound from it. File seems to have been taken out somewhere, so you're never going to hear a gear grind, but you're also never going to hear the shift click kind of thing. But it kind of you know, can get frustrating. Some of the transmissions are super sensitive in the game on that gear grinding thing, and this one doesn't have that sensitivity at all. It's removed. So if you're into, you know, you're just learning and you want to float gears and not make a mess of it, or you get tired of getting reminded, hey, you can still miss a gear.
Keep right and then exit right.
It doesn't make it foolproof. It just makes it less irritating to hear all that racket. I wish they'd soften that up a little bit. Like how sensitive that is on most transmissions. In real life,
Keep right and
it's
then
so easy
turn
to
right.
adjust to what's going on wrong. But in the game, it's just merciless. It just, nope, you missed it.
Turn right.
Wow, big stutter. I wonder when we're going to get our next update on the 150. Boy, that's some serious stuttering there. That's 100%. But
Continue straight.
they do warn you when you sign up for the beta that that's the case. It's going to stutter. So I'm going to have this skin for all the cabs except the day cabs. So I don't know if I'm going to bother yet. I'll look at them, see how. Maybe I'll do it. Right now I haven't tested the Ultra Cab skin, and I haven't tested the 36. So I still may have work to do. Of course, the Hell Creek mud flaps come with the skin. And if you got this trailer in your mod order and you grab the container trailer, these mud flaps work on the container trailer. They show up on the container trailer. It's kind of interesting. I think the flat decks too. Yeah, pretty sure. So I haven't bothered putting them in my flat deck trailer mod, mud flap mod. So if you're wondering how you can get these mud flaps, and if you don't like a curtain side, well, just get the skin anyway. Pretty cool through here. Okay.
Keep right. And in, turn right.
Gotta pay attention to what's going on here. Border crossing ahead again.
Turn right.
I think we're staying on the US side of the border though. Well, this guy knew enough to, I guess the trailer dragging into his lane stopped him. That was convenient. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna go up the hill here. Oh, we're gonna have to wait. Because we're gonna need their lane to get around this corner. Oh, here comes another one. Okay. Anybody else comes along, they're gonna have to wait. Uh-oh.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, definitely pulls heavy for sure. That mod fixes that. That's kind of nice, even if it doesn't show the right weight here. I bet you it does when we go across the scale. Be interesting to know, but we didn't get an opportunity to do a scale today. There's the border. There's that farm over there we've been to. Last time we were in Nogales, that's where we went.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Wow. Well, that's some parking. Where the heck are we supposed to? Oh, you know what? I wonder if this is one of those deals where we drive by the unloading icon and it pops up after the fact. I didn't see it. So I don't see it. I turned left into the wrong place. Or, oh, maybe we gotta drive around the building here. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Wow. Would have been good. Oh, what's that up there? It's an information thing, it looks like. Yeah, there's our flag there. Oh boy. Alright, well, we don't want to. We're going to get in trouble here. I was sneaking suspicion we're going to be taking the paint off the front of that truck there. It's going to. Yeah. Oh, that's goofy. Let's see if we can just ease our way through here and not do any damage to anything. Sometimes you just go slow doing this. It doesn't do any damage. Yeah, if I had this to do again, I would have found that, whoops, that stop sign back there, coming around that little dirt road.
You've arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
Well, it's been our pleasure. Having you aboard, Morgan? Calming influence after getting nagged at by my own nav mods. Oh, look at that's not available here. That's cool. I just really like pulling these turnpike doubles for some reason. Maybe it's the wannabe train driver in me. Yeah, could be it. Wanna be a train engineer. Well, that was a fun trip. I enjoyed that. Yeah, the skin is, you know, getting there. I did something weird with the rear bumper. Kind of split the color on it. But I'm just going to leave it like that. It's not perfect because there's some black on the back of the frame that, yeah, it's not much you can do about it. And the pinstripes get painted on the suspension and whatever. But it's a fun skin anyway. And I'll just test it out on the other cabs and we'll try and get that out well before you see the video. In which case there'll be a link to it in the video. And yeah, we'll leave it there. Got a new patron, John, and thanks for joining, John. Really appreciate that. So, as always, take care out there. Catch you later, and bye for now.